Thank you, Kelly. One important member there, she forgot, but that's okay, is the Tennessee Department of Corrections. They were absolutely critical in this effort. First and foremost, I want to say thank you to the community for their diligence, their support. They have provided everything from food and water and provisions and even safety for the law enforcement in the area that's been working here for the past almost 5 days now. So we want to thank the community. We also want to thank the great team on the ground here, and they did amazing. 4 days of no sleep. It's amazing what they got accomplished. The pressure that they put on Watson while he was on the run is what was absolutely critical. The show of manpower and the number of law enforcement officers involved in this was absolutely unmatched. And so we're really appreciative of all of the support of all law enforcement that was in this area taking care of this, regardless of where you were at or what row you were part of this capture. You were critical to this happening. At approximately 3:30 a.m. this morning, we did receive that tip from the Taylor family that they believed to have video of Watson on their Ring camera device, and it captured him, and it was a clear photograph, if you've all seen by now, of him on their surveillance cameras. At that point, within 30 minutes, hundreds of law enforcement was on scene and in that area, which then kept it contained and controlled from that point forward. They then began both a ground and air search of the area. At 10:55, officers from TDOC, THP, TBI spotted Watson coming out of a soybean field in the 600 block of Caroline Street. That location is approximately 750 feet from the home where the video was captured. Watson surrendered without incident. Came out of the area, came out of the wooded area there, the field, and surrendered. Hands up, went to his knees, and gave up immediately. And that's how he was taken into custody. And that location where he was taken into custody was approximately 10 miles from the prison where the escape happened. And so, again, I want to reiterate just the importance of the strong effort of law enforcement. I also want to point out that while I was with our team this morning after the capture, we received a call from the governor, and he expressed his appreciation to everyone that was involved in this. And he wanted to make sure everyone understood how important it was and how appreciative he is of the effort that went into this for the safety of this community and for the safety of Tennesseans. And so we thank you. We appreciate the effort, and we're glad that he's in custody. Thank you.
So, good afternoon. I want to echo a few things Director Roush has mentioned. First of all, I want to thank the officers and the staff that's worked so hard over the past few days in apprehending inmate Watson. I also want especially to thank Correctional Officer Ashley Bird and Probation Parole Officer Jessica Brown, who was involved this morning directly with the apprehension of this inmate. I'd like to thank the multiple law enforcement agencies who have supported this effort. I've been in corrections for 36 years, and I can tell you I've never seen such a coordinated, collaborative law enforcement effort in my career. It's been really a pleasure to work with these men and women. I'd like to thank the community, the volunteers, the people who provided food and provided donations for Deborah Johnson's family. I spoke with Deborah Johnson's family before I arrived here this afternoon, and they asked me to express the appreciation to everyone. First of all, for your prayers and for the work that's been done in bringing Watson into custody. I, too, had spoke with Governor Lee this afternoon, and as Director Rouse has already said, he asked that we express his appreciation for the prayers, and he wanted me to express how thankful he was for the effort that went into capturing inmate Watson. I'd also like to thank the thousands of correctional and law enforcement personnel from across this country who has reached out to me personally and offered any assistance that we needed. Today's a good day, and again, thank you all for being here, and thank you for the efforts from the community, from our law enforcement partners, from the citizens of Tennessee. I'll turn it over to Jeff Long, Commissioner of Safety.
Thank you, Commissioners. Commissioner said it's always a great day in the state of Tennessee when you get a dangerous criminal like this off the street and get them apprehended back in custody. I, too, want to reach out and thank all of the law enforcement agencies. As he says, he's been in this a long time. I've been in it 46 years, and I believe this was probably the most cooperative effort that I've seen in that 46 years of law enforcement, all working together for the common good, and that was to capture this dangerous criminal and get him back in custody. Also, I talked with the governor today, and he did want to thank all of the agencies involved and wanted to say a special thank you to the patients for the community, allowing us to have the freedom to do what we needed to do to get him back into custody. Our prayers are still with the family of Miss Johnson. We now have to move on to that part of our next venture, and we wish her and her family Godspeed, and we'll be with them during this most difficult time. Again, it's a great day here, and I just want to say to all the law enforcement, thank you for all the cooperation, the working together on it. It's always a team effort. Also, I want to say to the community, we made a commitment to you the first or second day this happened that we would not leave your community until he was in custody and leave you unprotected. And we have lived up to that and are just glad that this community can now get back to the common theme of the community and rest and enjoy their days. Thank you.